Good evening. It is Thursday, October 28th at about 8:30 p.m. Wanted to give a quick update on Bitcoin and the altcoins, positions, and what's likely to happen next. Start with Bitcoin, and we have had some pullback, which I talked about it for several days. I'm still in, we are still in the signal that to go long from here. And even before that, as I told you on September 30th, I mean, go long at 43,150 roughly. That was for a long-term position. And even with the pullback, you're still at 40%, a little over 40% gains. If you sold, as I said, when it broke all-time highs up here, you had a 55% gain, but these are okay to hold for the long term. This strategy signal, this daily strategy signal, go long. If you took this trade, this is a swing trade. We're still in this. We have not had the signal to go short yet and close it out. That's in 26%, 25%, a little over 25% gains on that. Even with this short-term pullback or cool off, lots up and down in this short-term downtrend. I still am bullish. I still feel it's going to continue. We have found some support here in this range as expected. It's likely anyways to it, and we found it. We look at the fear and greed index. It has dropped out of extreme fear or extreme greed and has stayed in greed for a few days, and that's actually good for the price of Bitcoin. So keep going up. The combined order books, the orders that are out there, sitting out there to happen, they are a little more bullish than bearish currently. That's all I really use this for, just to see what kind of orders are sitting out there waiting to take place. It's pretty neutral, really, if you look at it. Funding rates, also very neutral. These are red technically, but they're such low numbers. All of this is very neutral. Back to the chart. We are still in the middle. We haven't finished it yet. This cup and handle pattern, this large cup and handle pattern, we have not hit price targets on that. Unless we break down below it, we're still playing out that pattern, and I fully expect it to. I think we will find our way back up to all-time highs. I just don't know when right now. There's nothing imminent. Ethereum is actually outperforming Bitcoin right now. It also has a huge cup and handle pattern and has been following along this. It did break below it 2 full days ago. Really had a sharp decline, and then again sharply went up all day today, beginning yesterday at 8 p.m. right here, and went up and down, but mostly up all day. Pretty strong. Ethereum is looking stronger than Bitcoin right now, and I fully expect it to break its all-time highs soon. I'm currently in a long position there. You see, I've taken a few scalp trades along the way. I don't publish these because they're much more dangerous. I don't recommend them. As you can see, I flip back to Bitcoin. I actually lost a couple of those. I lost one I took up here. When it hit here, I switched to short position, and that went down sharply back up, and then I switched over again today. So that one was break even, and right now I'm sitting at break even. But these longer term swing trades and accumulation trades, they're doing great. I just don't show you guys these scalp trades because they're more dangerous, more risk. Sometimes work out great. Here in Ethereum, had a good one here, had a good one here. Currently doing well here, but these swing trades have a very high percentage of success on these. You can see if you look through here, this just every one on the page right here. You can see, even though this was a small win, it was a win. Small win to the downside, huge win to the upside, small win downside, small win upside. Even these small ones though are pretty good. This right here is a 8% gain over 2, 3, 4 days. So same thing here. This is another big, huge swing trade win, and then a few scalps along the way, which I don't show. I do show the swing trades though. Ethereum, I expect it, like I said, to break all-time highs soon. Link, I did take this swing trade here and showed this to you. I stopped out here, not stopped out, I hit targets here. I set a target overnight because we had broken above this resistance level. I expected there to be other resistance right here where we found it before, and we were in an area here where it was pretty choppy, so I did not expect a full breakout like this. Stopped out for hit my targets overnight for a 12% gain. If I would have left it, I'd be doing great, but that's the way it goes. Dogecoin just got a signal to go long, and I just went long. This signal hit at 8 p.m. You want to go long? It's a good time. It's a strategy signal. Although Dogecoin is a little riskier, these swing trades in Dogecoin have not been near as successful as Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see right here, loser, loser, winner, loser, loser, nice big winner, and another loser. So Dogecoin's not done as well. I'm still taking the trade because it has just exploded to the upside, broke out above this, retested it, and skyrocketed. So, and I took a couple of scalps along the way and did well in those. This one I'm taking the swing trade. Cardano, I did take the position. I have no new signal. Did a few scalps, lost here. Then one small one, then little down in this one right now, but it's looking good. Solana, I'm not in a current position. I hit my target here and currently not in any trade. Solana, I did not take this. If you remember correctly, I showed this, but I did not take it. And that signal came out. Litecoin, I just did enter a trade tonight because I got a signal to go long. As you can see there, just entered a swing trade. Right now it's at break even because I just took it just a few minutes ago. Dogecoin exploded a little bit more. Not Litecoin so far. SNX, I'm in the same trade I took. You saw when I took it, when it broke above this area here, I took the trade right here. It's not done a lot. It's just kind of moved up and down. And now, at night, got a signal to go long. So I'm not going to do anything with this one. The first signal in quite a while here. The last signal was a signal to go short here, up to right here. Now if we have a signal to go long, I'm going to stay in this trade. Ren. I took one the other day, and you saw this. I showed it when it broke above here. I got it a little bit late. I did get a signal to go long, but I actually didn't see it till the next day. So I decided, since it broke above this 20-period moving average, to take it. It hasn't done a whole lot. Actually, I got a signal to go short, but I didn't take that only because we're in such a good uptrend. Even though there's a lot of up and down, it's been in a good solid uptrend. Bitcoin at the time and Ethereum doing well, Ethereum especially. I decided to just stay in this trade and see what happened. I still plan to do that. SHIB, unfortunately I have nothing in this. It has just exploded as I've been showing you. I mean, it got as high as 211% gain from this pattern right down there, that wedge. and pennant pattern. Even as of right now, if you were in it, you're at 133%. Just amazing. I'm not in this one. Sure wish I would. Dot, same position I took, broke out of this pattern, and hasn't done a whole lot. It's done like everything else. It almost stopped me out right here, but didn't. I plan to leave this, see what happens. I am still in the same position I took when it broke out of this wedge pattern. Unfortunately, it immediately came back, bounced around quite a bit. It did have a signal to go short. I didn't take it for the same reason I showed before, and now it has a signal to go long. I'm staying in this trade. It's had a lot of this just back and forth sideways action. Mostly I'm kind of waiting and hoping still the breakout to the upside, and that's what I'm waiting. Leave it until either breaks out to the upside or stops me out. OMG, I have a current. I took a couple of scalps in it. I took one when it broke to the upside again. That one was a small loser. Changed it because I got a signal to go short, which I did. Small winner. I decided to change it up and go long right here when it got all the way down here and then recovered strongly. Everything else moving up to the upside, I expected this to go up, so I basically reversed my position. That's where we're at. One last thing I'll show is the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, and here you can clearly see how much Ethereum, since right here, how much Ethereum has gained on Bitcoin. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin the last several days as a whole. That's pretty much everything I have to say for this one. You saw the new trades, and good luck to you if you decide to go for it. It's up to you. As always, wish you the best. Happy trading.